thank you all for being here. Late last night and early this morning, I was very bored. And I thought to myself, Donnie boy, how cool would it be to steal a president? I have always wanted to steal a president. Everybody said it couldn't be done. And so I called up Pete, our very amazing war secretary. And I said, Petey, how would you like to blow up Venezuela? And he said,
yes, sir. I would love nothing more than to blow up some narco trash.
And so our very strong and powerful military launched an operation, and we grabbed Mustache Maduro and his frankly very unimpressive wife so that he would be more miserable in jail and not be lonely. And we're going to put them on trial. We are shipping them to New York as a little present to Kami Mamdani so he can see how we treat communists in America. No other military anywhere could have accomplished what we did. Just like when we obliterated the nuclear sites in Iran with Operation Midnight Hammer, and we really dropped the hammer on them. In the dead of night, we dropped some bombs and disabled the defenses. You know, the only bombs that Sleepy Joe dropped were in his pants, okay? It was not good. It was an embarrassment, frankly. But that's not how we do things anymore. Now, Venezuela doesn't have a leader, okay? So now I am the president of Venezuela also. I have always wanted to take over another country. So this is very exciting for me. And we're going to run it until such time that we can do a safe and proper transfer of power. And until then, we're going to send our very large oil companies in because there is a lot of oil infrastructure there that we built and was stolen from us like we were babies. And we're going to do something with that. Now, does anybody have any questions for me?
Disclaimer.
Yes, please.
The views and opinions expressed on this panel show are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of this channel, its affiliates, sponsors, or production team. This content is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. We encourage respectful dialogue and critical thinking around the topics discussed.
Party. Why I like the new party? Number one, it's a group of people that's on a panel. We all have differences, but we all basically still come together at the end of the day. The new party for me is about unity. The new party for me is about educating people to the truth, letting people know what's been going on in our country. With that being said, shout out to the new party, man. We're gonna keep it going with y'all.
Welcome to the new party. I'm Nora Christine.
I'm Kamal.
I'm Mia.
I'm Zeke Arkham.
I'm Enzo.
I'm King J.
Man, we all over the damn place. God.
I know. DeAndre, can you talk?
It's been a long week, okay? Discombobulated.
What do you mean? It's Tuesday. How's it been a
exactly.
long week?
It's been a long week.
I don't know. I can hear y'all now.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
I don't know what's going on.
This is Rippy Unfiltered. Oh, okay. Well, woo! I think it's been a long week. It's been a long 6 days. Start of the new year. We got Zeke Arkham in the building. Come on, sound effects. This is
hold on. Where they at? There we go.
Zeke, thank you for coming to the new party. Let everybody know about your platform and where they can find you.
What's up? So I'm actually on X. I get in trouble every day on X over at Zeke Arkham, ZeekArkham. I'm also on Instagram making videos, doing video commentary, same handle. I'm also on TikTok at Real Zeke Arkham because someone else took my name. So I had to put that I was the real Zeke Arkham, the genuine, unfiltered, 100% grade A, USDA, real beef, not that fake synthetic stuff, guy that you see in front of you. So yeah, that's me.
And we're excited to have Zeke. Zeke makes really funny content. So please go give him a follow tonight. So it's going to be a good night.
My
So,
homeboy
guys,
Zeke. What up, homie?
yes.
My man DeAndre
Good to
Rippy,
see you,
what's
bro.
up, brother? How you
Good,
feeling, man?
good, good. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Listen, man, thank you. I just
Yeah.
want to say thank you to DeAndre for introducing me to Nora back in Arizona. Thank you, DeAndre. DeAndre's been a dude who from day one has just been instant love and respect. So I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you too, man.
Yeah, and we got big things coming up for DeAndre. He's going to tell us about it at the end of the show. So definitely, we are very grateful to have him and all of our team. So thank you guys for coming. And it's going to be a good night. We're going to talk about what went down on Saturday. There has been a lot of predictions. There's been a lot of crashing out. So we're going to talk about it. The first thing is the Monroe Doctrine. We're going to talk about what that is first.
This map, because if not, it's definitely time that you do. It's a map based off of the Monroe Doctrine that was introduced by President James Monroe in 1823. And basically, it says that the Western Hemisphere belongs to the Americas and that no foreign power should have any control over it. Back in the day, it was referring to Europe, but today it applies to China and Russia. That's why when Marco Rubio was being interviewed about why the United States captured Maduro and Venezuela, he said it had nothing to do with oil at all, but actually had to do with...
China need their oil. Why does Russia need their oil? Why does Iran need their oil? They're not even in this continent. This is the Western Hemisphere. This is where we live. And we're not going to allow the Western Hemisphere to be a base of operation for adversaries, competitors, and rivals of the United States.
The Monroe Doctrine that President Trump has been referencing refers to the United States controlling the Western Hemisphere, which includes Greenland, Cuba, Colombia, Venezuela, which is why you've heard about us getting involved in those countries lately. It's about energy dominance. Oil, gas, lithium, rare earths in the Americas must not fall under hostile control. Financial power, making sure that the dollar system remains dominant in this hemisphere. Military exclusion. You just heard Marco Rubio saying this. No rival power gets permanent bases near U.S. territory, and information and tech control. Telecom, satellites, AI, and surveillance matter as much as tanks. If a new world order is happening right now, many people believe it'll end up looking something like this. After all, yesterday, President Trump did say,
peace on earth. Peace on earth. We gotta have peace. It's our hemisphere. The Monroe Doctrine was very important when it was done, and other presidents, a lot of them, they lost sight of it. I didn't lose sight, but it really is, it's peace on earth.
I think it's safe to say that this is something we should all be paying attention to and not just some crazy conspiracy theory. But as always, I want to hear what you think about all of this.
Okay, Mayor, we want to hear what you think. Put the tinfoil hat. Ken went there last night. You got some big shoes to fill tonight, Mia. Ken went there. I don't know if you watched, but he was like going in like conspiracies. You know, we got to play the X-File music because it was definitely that moment. Mia, what do you think about what she said? Do you think this is the new world order? Do you think that this is an overreaction?
I think many things could be true at once. I think it could be the establishment of the beginnings of World War III, New World Order, the Monroe Doctrine. I mean, it has always been the plan to go into South America and bleed it dry for all of its riches. That was always the plan. That was never not the plan in the United States. I feel like we're seeing this happen quickly because in 2026, odds are the Democrats are going to take back more seats in the House because the pendulum always swings the other way. So they need to do as much as they can as quickly as they can before the midterm elections. So, I mean, we're going to see them move on Cuba soon, I'm sure. We're going to see them do a lot of moves, and they're going to do it very quickly. And there's pretty much nothing that we could do at this point in time. Xi Jinping controls Africa. Chinese have invested so much time, energy, and effort into Africa. So it just makes sense for us to be in South America at this point in time.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you my family's Jamaican. They also control Jamaica. They were zeroing in on America. And I believe that's why Trump did what he did. Zeke, what do you think? What do you think? I think you and Ricky are probably the most MAGA on the panel. Do you think this is great? What's your thoughts?
I think it's a great move. I actually liked when Trump did it and went into Venezuela. I said for the first time we have a president who's actually doing something. We watched for 4 years as Russia, China, they had that whole BRIC system. What was it? Brazil, Russia, India, China, I forgot the last one, but they all started making moves on their own, and they all started making moves to devalue the dollar, to devalue the United States presence in the world. And now all of a sudden you have a president in there in Trump who says, you know what? No, we're not going anywhere yet. We're not taking a seat back to anyone. And that's exactly what he did. He moved on Venezuela. Maduro has been wanted since I think 2019, and Biden, all he did was say, hey, listen, we're going to increase the bounty on Maduro to 25 million. So he basically wanted someone else to step in and do something. Trump did it. And Trump's been blowing up the drug cartel ships coming from Venezuela. Trump's been threatening Mexico, saying, hey, listen, you get your cartels under control or I will. Trump is sending a message to the rest of the world, and I'm here for it.
Ooh, well, I'm gonna let King and Enzo go next. This clip is saying that this is going to be Iraq